Hey everybody, we are jumping back in with a little bit of Fallout today. We're gonna go with a little bit of Life in the Ruins. It's a pretty cool mod list available on Webajack. Um, I seem to be enjoying it. It's not it's not overly harsh, but it's not easy either. There's a lot to it. I've added in a few mods myself. Just quality of life mods that I just feel like I can't live without. Um, but it seems pretty cool. So we're in episode number 5. Thought we'd jump in here for a couple hours, see how we like about it. That would put us at about that 10 um hour mark to really let us know how we feel about a list and if it's truly a list that deserves to keep going, or we have, established our feelings and said, okay, we can go. But guys, if this is the type of content you like, hit that like button. Leave me a comment. Let me know. Also, let me know of other mod lists that you may know of that are actually pretty cool. And also, reach on over there. Hit that subscribe button. It's free and it really helps out the channel. All right? Okay, so we're going to jump in here and get this going. So while we wait for this to load up, one of the things that we have to go back in, and because every single time, as soon as I hit that start button, I realize I don't think I went in there and deleted the custom camera INI file from the thing there, so it always puts us back in the wrong one. So we're gonna see. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. I can't recall for sure. We'll check it out. Okay, guys. All right. Let's see. The funny thing is, I gotta be honest with you. How it looks and feels to me just feels so good. So we have Heather with us. Let's go ahead and take a look real quick. See where we left off. See what we got going on. All right, so the wild key chase, we haven't really dug into that at all. Tour of the Commonwealth, that's with Heather. This is also with Heather. Sweet Revenge. Go to Diamond City. So we gotta get down to Diamond City. That's where we're gonna meet Piper as well, and Nick, and basically get all that stuff going. And then promising. So pretty much, it looks like a majority of the mods that we have available to us revolve around Heather. Heather does like chatting with us or traveling with us. And then, oh, look, we got a bleed out marker for Heather, which I never get, but we have to talk to Sturgis. So we'll see what's going on. This might be where we have to do all the stuff, the initial stuff, real quick here. Where is Sturgis? Sturgis. Marcy? Okay, the fact that she pulled the gun out, I don't know what's going on with her. Hey, Kevin Hicks.
Can't talk now.
That's all right, man. I don't need to talk to you right now. June. Hey, Mama Murphy.
Sanctuary. I knew you'd join us here, kid. Your energy is tied to this place.
Oh, yeah? I used to live here.
I used to live here. A long time ago.
But the distant past ain't so distant for you.
Mm-hmm.
I saw you leave that icebox. This whole world is like some bad dream you can't wake up from, isn't it? The site can help you, kid. It always has answers. Just gotta bring me some jet so I can see what it wants to tell you.
All right, so here in the game kind of plays into our moral leanings, right? Do we decide to promote her drug addiction, or do we talk to her and say, look, you know what? No more chems for you, lady. You know what? You're an addict. You need to clean up. We rather have you than your site if it's going to take you down this dark road. What do you think? Almost want to flip a coin and just say, okay, whichever way it goes, when we are good people, we're trying to be good people. Look, no more
No,
Kims.
you're an addict. You need help.
Oh, not this again. Kid, listen to me. I'm old, even older than you think. If the Kims are gonna kill me, then I say I've had a good run. We'd have never made it this far without the sight. We need it. You need it. It's part of who I am.
See, now we can push it and say, look, is there any other way?
Isn't there any way you can use the site without Kims?
Let me tell you a story, kid.
Oh, gosh.
Once, there was a beautiful young girl with a special power. Used to get in all kinds of crazy adventures. She meets a handsome young boy, but he doesn't like her power. Thinks it makes her a slave to something evil. And so, the power goes away, and it's not there when the girl and the boy need it most. Now the boy's gone, and the girl is old. But she has friends, and her power keeps them safe. That's all that matters.
For now, I'm just going to say, okay, you're right.
Using Kims is your choice.
Damn right it is.
Doesn't mean I have to help you with it, though. So that is a thing that we have to think on, right? So we haven't pushed it out or got her to quit, but we haven't supplied her any Kims either. So we're kind of taking the middle road right now, which is kind of wishy-washy. Not one that I'm a fan of, but we'll decide. We'll really decide. Depends on how we do elsewhere, right? If we find ourselves really leaning towards that, okay, you know what? We got to help people any way possible, then maybe. But I'm not a my character, not my character, but my makeup. When I'm playing a character, that's not how I lean, because that's not how I go with life, right? I always say one of the biggest things that I said, the truth may hurt, but it's still the truth. I don't want people lying to me. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to deceive you. I'm not going to do anything. And then one of the things, and I remember I was talking to my wife about this. I said,
Man, I hate
I will
Brian.
never ask someone to do something I wouldn't do myself. Period. If it's got to be done and, I wouldn't do it, then I'm not going to ask you to do it, even though it has to be done. Right? That's just not how I'm made up. So, here, me personally, no. I don't care how good or how valuable the site is. I would never supply you, drugs to do so. So we have to figure out, well, is the character really going to be my leanings, or are we going to be role playing? And yeah, this character is going to be slightly flawed and slightly, willing to reach step.
I'm new around here. I wanted to introduce myself. I wanted to personally thank you for giving us this opportunity. Any place you want me to pitch in?
Did you need anything?
Did you need anything?
I don't think so. Things are actually going pretty good.
Cool. I can't really say if we actually need help somewhere.
Anything I can do to help out around here?
You need anything?
Need anything?
Not right now. We're pretty well set for the moment.
All right. I like that everybody's all kind of weaponed up and ready to go fight if need be. But we do need to find Sturgis. Sturgis is a little kind of he disappeared on it. Where did he go? There's a couple places where he usually will hang out. So right now, I do think we have some sort of custom camera going. You see how the camera's, just drifting all over the place, depending on the angle that we're, going at and everything. Am I a huge fan of that? Not really. No, not really. I don't really care for it. It pans in and out, and it's like kind of off-putting. I think is the word that I'm really kind of thinking of right now. Just I don't like it. All right, so I haven't been able to find Sturgis, even though six. Let's just follow the marker. Why don't we follow the marker and see where that takes us? Because basically it says he's right, real close.
Easy living, this ain't.
All right, so Sturgis is right. So obviously the marker is just taking us directly to the center of Sanctuary. Let me look at this thing again. Oh, all right. Talk to Sturgis. There it is. Okay. Oh, dang! He just hiding up over here in plain sight. Hey, what's up, man?
You willing to do some work?
Yeah,
I
man.
love work. I can sit and watch it all day.
Well, for starters, we could use some real beds.
Jeez.
We've been sleeping on the
You guys are
ground for too
helpless.
long.
What would they do without you?
Yeah.
I'd be glad to help.
Okay, good deal. Just make sure we can sleep with a roof over our heads. Some of these old houses still look solid enough to do the trick. There's a workbench over there you can use. Give me a holler if you need anything.
Hey, Sturgis,
Sturgis.
by the way.
I like it. Having a place to sleep will improve everyone's spirits.
Won't it?
What we need now is a reliable source of clean water.
Got it, bro.
I'm on it. Clean water coming up.
Great. Thanks again.
Hey,
Hey,
Sturgis.
Sturgis.
I feel better already. Knowing we have a reliable supply of clean water. I hope you don't mind me asking for some more help. But our food supplies are running low.
Mm-hmm.
If we're gonna settle here, we'll need to get some crops established.
Yeah. I'll get started right away.
I'll start planting right away.
Good deal.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Sturgis.
Sturgis.
This place is starting to feel like home. Now that we can grow our own food, I think we can really make a go with this.
Yeah, I
Trouble
think so
is,
too.
The more we establish ourselves here, the more of a target we become. What we need
Sounds
is
like
to
we
get
need
some
weapons.
defenses set up.
Yeah.
Then maybe Preston will be able to relax a little bit.
I doubt it. But we'll get on that.
I'm on it.
Ah, thanks. It'll make everyone feel more secure here.
Mama Murphy is the real deal.
Hey,
Yeah.
Sturgis.
She says something's going to happen, it happens.
Yep. Hey, Sturgis.
Thanks for doing that.
You welcome.
We'll all sleep better at night knowing we have some defenses set up.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a long road. But yeah, I think this is it. Home. Feels good.
Yeah. Well, I was glad to help.
I was glad to help.
Well, I appreciate it.
I know you
Of
did.
course, you know you're welcome anytime.
Yeah.
My door's always open to you.
And the walls.
Windows, too.
Mm-hmm.
Some of the walls actually come to think of it.
Yep.
I guess I better get back to it.
Yes, you should.
Take care now.
All right, man. Peace out. I didn't realize we hadn't done that already yet. Okay. So, what's next on the agenda? All right. Well, Heather, she's with us, so I'm not worried about her thing. I'm thinking at this moment, we have a choice. Go to the apartments. I don't know what apartments those are, but might as well. I think under the map, let's do this. The apartments, okay, are before you get to Diamond City, so cool. We'll put the marker as Diamond City, though. All right. So, we'll head on down.
Hey,
Hey, what's up, man? Oh, I want to check something. All right. How do I sneak? Oh, nice, nice. I hate AP drain on sneak. Well, and then don't get me wrong. If I had control of it, so I could actually fix the drain, the percent drain, and the calculation being used, that's one thing. Then, because then I could probably tweak it the way that I think it should be, rather than the way that it usually gets implemented. Right? I think the calculation's off. A lot of things that I find that they try to add into these games are great ideas. Great ideas. Things that, yeah, I love that. One is okay. I'm not opposed to AP drain when you're sneaking, right? Because when you crouch down, yeah, your legs, it's taking a toll on your legs. You know what I'm saying? And but there should be two things that factor in, right? One, the usual calculation makes the AP drain just as much as sprinting, if not even more. And I'm like, well, that doesn't work for me. And it's because by the time you get to your target, you're out of AP. And it's like if you really have a harsh list, you can't attack with no AP left. So, all right, what's up with that? Second, it's like, well, yeah, there should be some, but the calculation should be basically, in my opinion, like a quarter of what the calculation or the drain is for, say, sprinting. Something that really is taxing. Um, so there should be a slight drain, just not as significant as usually you find it. Second, another thing that I see is some people like to add like stress, right? Stress into the world. Yes, because survival is stressful. Yes, I 100% agree. I just don't agree with the way way it's usually rolled in and calculated because it's too harsh, too too significant and too impactful, and it it just makes the game harder for the sake of being hard instead of, hey, yeah, stress does play a role and it does make things a little bit. It does, factor in. And yeah, we should be aware of that and figure out mechanisms to cope and help us deal with it. I just think um as the way they do it is not done well. And so me usually when I find, especially in Skyrim, they use the stress and fear mods, and I'm like, yeah, no, I'm not on board with it. You, you know what I mean? There's nothing you can do to convince me that the mod, the way it is, even if you put it on very slow, the minimal setting is still overly impacting everything, and it's like to the point where it's like, yeah, no, you can't even, because now you're more concentrated on stress and fear, and it's impacting things severely enough that it's like, holy cow. And then what I find is you're like a day, 2 days removed from a fight, because of reasons, but you're removed and you slept overnight, and yet your fear
You
factor
hear
is
about that
still
farm run by
significant.
ghouls? Isn't that something?
Really, farm run by ghouls.
hi.
My back hurts, my feet hurts, everything hurts.
Hmm. Yeah, that's a ux. Oh, dang. What was that? Oh, saving. Now the thing is, I should really disable that because I've read some places, or I've read where sometimes these where you don't want save, well, you don't want to overwrite a save. You just want to do a fresh save most of the time, because constantly overwriting a save, that just makes it ends up being end up being corrupted. And then so somewhere down the line, eventually, it's going to come back and bite you in the butt. But the other thing too is if you keep doing fresh saves, now you got to come in and clear them out every so often, or you're gonna just run out of out of memory eventually. All right, so we're headed this way, which is kind of away from where I would normally head out. Now, what you're seeing is lootable cars and trucks, so that's why it's there. Is that part of the list? No, that is something I would have added, and the list wouldn't have. Hey, how you doing, Trash?
Looking to trade?
Yeah, Carla.
Rob me? Or just ask directions to Diamond City?
No, I got a marker. I don't really. You don't know. Oh, sorry.
Let's
Here.
see what you've got.
I have a little bit of everything.
Oh, I should have done the sarcasm. Well, because she probably might have given me a discount. All right, let's see what you got. Let's see what I have that I may not need anymore. Because I mean, I've got a lot of stuff. Where's the value? Hey, what if I did this? You don't have a whole lot of caps. What if I gave you half my grenades and this pulse mine, and then I don't need that or that. Okay, and then let's see if you have anything worthwhile on you that I could sure enough use. I'm gonna take. I want those. Yeah, those are expensive. Holy cow, the stim packs are expensive too. Oh, everything you got is expensive. See, if I had just done the sarcastic and flirted a little bit, then, you know, man, I tell you. All right. Thanks. I wonder if we should help out Trudy. Maybe. Oh, we did already. So how come we didn't bump in the trash can, Carla, before? Oh, look, he's looking all, yeah, cleaned up and viable member of society. Part of me wants to save. Oh, master. I'm trying to think where we are right now at this moment, and if saving would be a smart thing to do. We'll do a quick save. I think I'm off course. I think I've lost the road. There we are. What is this place? Usually when we come by here, there's something always waiting to kill us. Oh, you see that? Is there night vision on this stuff? On the scope? God damn it. Why you gonna be jumping at me like that? Why you gonna come out like, you know, like, yep. I don't need to kill a rad rabbit. Okay, you're empty. We'll take the ammo. Coffee pot. Hey, we'll take all this stuff. There it is. Let's say, where's the... This is kind of how we should be going down the road anyway. With the weapon out. Ready to handle business. We're moving very slow. I don't know what that is. What we just ran into. And it's so weird. Okay, so yeah, we had a crash. Very unusual based on how stable this list has been. Basically, we got one of those little pop-up boxes that said something about whatever's happening. It's going to cause a crash. You know, and I thought it was like referencing buff out, but I didn't find it in the list. So, not sure. So we're about to head back. We're about to hit the same area that we were just at where it crashed.
There's never been much here. The crazy atom lovers showed up a while back, but that's all the excitement this place has ever seen.
So we will see if it does it again, or if it allows us to get past here. So if we kind of have an idea of where we are, all right, let me go to first. Oh, wrong way. Let me go to first person. So you can see the ammo boxes and some of the wooden crates, not all. So there's a high-powered magnet. That's empty. Cigarette carton, we'll take that. No need plastic knife. That one isn't. All right, that's just. So generally, this is that point in the road where I believe, or Vega is right over here. Part of me is wondering, and because I can't remember if we've already done. See the first step. Talk to Preston. Report your success to the to settlers at 10 Pines Bluff. So we already done that. I don't think we were asked to become the general yet. I don't want to go that way because I think that's going to take us over to the. Oh shoot! If I'm not mistaken, there's a mine right in here somewhere. Well, that's allowed. We have 0 chance of hitting it. Oh. Every time I come down through here, I always set off a mine or two. So let's get rid of them. Can't believe there's only just one. There's usually multiple. And then I come running out of here like, God dang it, limping out. Trying to figure out
Years
exactly.
ago, my dad had this friend. Thought he'd get rich if he could get the brewery up and running again. Didn't work. Raiders ran him off.
Lighter, oil. Okay. Now, some people don't like a lot of stuff on their HUD. Me, I don't have enough information on my HUD, right? I don't know how much weight I got right now. I would love to know. I don't know how much money I got right now. I would love to know. And I want that stuff just always visible where I can see it, keep track of. So I know if we've gathered too much stuff. All right, so we gotta head this way. Oh, here's some fighting. God dang it. Somebody might be in trouble. That is an awfully loud gun. Where's the fire coming from? I didn't want to come to these people here. Oberlin? If they need help, I'll help them.
I saw something. I lost him.
Where you got him at? There we go. You okay?
Hey there.
You showed up just in the nick of time.
What do they want?
What did they want?
Damn gunners. They're just raiders with fancier weapons. They'll attack anyone they think is too weak to defend themselves. And, feel free to use our workshop whenever you want. I consider you a friend for how you've helped us.
Hey, thank you. All right, you gonna be okay? Here, let me grab one of these. Oh, I'll take the mute fruit. Yeah, you guys go ahead and clean that up. I'll see what this guy had on him. Where are you? There he is. Oh, yeah, we'll take that. Ooh, minute noodles. All right, scoped hunting rifle. Something to keep an eye on. Ooh, gunner advisor outfit. The beanie headset. All right, dog tag. All right. That was nice of her to say that we can use the workshop. We got bigger fish to fry, though. We got to get ourselves. Oh, snap. Heather, come take a look.
We did it. We found one. An actual spaceship.
Right? You think there's anything on here? Anybody on here? All right. Well, look. Um, this is where it crashed. But we have to assume that if there was anybody, anything on it, they got away.
Rumor has it, there's a group of gunners and raiders that work together. And they even have a secret password. It's Gary.
Gary. Really? Is that what you got for me? Gary. All right. Let's do this. Get that. And then I'm going to come down here for a minute. There's a place. There's a place we know called Bedrock. Bedrock. All right. Yeah, nope. This is not taking me where I was thinking we were supposed to be going. Mhm. Okay. So I didn't go where I think I was going, where I thought I was going. What are you fighting with, Heather?
Come on. Is that all you got?
What are you fighting with? There's more important things. All right, I think this is it. This is it. Heather out there fighting with the wildlife. Seriously, Heather. Seriously. Thank you. All right, come on. We're going in here. All right. Oh, something's moving right there. Wait. Hold still, buddy.
Holy shit, we found a real alien. Can I have his weapon?
I don't know. Okay, I can't see. All right,
There we go.
Interesting. Heather? Heather.
Hey.
I wish my mom could have seen the crashed spaceship. She was mad as hell when she found out she'd missed the one in the capital wasteland.
Really? Okay. I don't know how to get to it. Let's. Oops, wrong button. Can we
Can we chat?
Sure.
That's all.
All right.
Hey.
There it is.
Yes?
Trade. Okay. I don't think I have to give her all of it.
Huh. My own alien artifact.
Right?
Thank you.
You welcome. Hey. Hey, by the way, hey.
Hey.
Yeah. What's going on?
Can we chat?
Can we chat?
I'd like that.
Hmm? So, how we doing?
Show me what you got.
570.
Hey.
Hey. Need something?
Yeah.
Can we chat?
I'd like that.
Mm-hmm. All right. So, what's on your mind?
What's on your mind?
This is working for me. I like traveling with you.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Thank you.
Turns out you're the best kind of partner. I'm still alive. I've got no new scars, and you never whine. It's perfect.
And fun. I haven't had this much fun in a long time.
Well, I was kind of hoping for more than just a little pat on the back. You know what I mean?
I was hoping for more than a pat on the back.
So, more like a pat on the butt. Maybe next time.
Okay.
I've done some shifting around, so I can carry more stuff for you. Probably 25 pounds or so. And I'm going to increase your discount. Seems like the right thing to do. I probably shouldn't price gouge a friend.
No, you shouldn't. No. All right. Well, thank you.
That's all.
All right, let's go. Let's go. I don't know what how far or how high your affinity has to be but I do know that I believe you can move even with Heather into the, lover stage. Oh shoot. Get out of here. Well, actually, since we're here, fill a couple bottles. There should be like an extra selection, fill all bottles, that you have on your person. Instead of having to do them each individually. We'll take the money and the baseball. You hear it? Where'd it come from? This way? This way? We'll know if it gets louder as we get up here. Usually it is always coming from right here.
What the fuck was that?
That was me jumping because I couldn't somehow climb over. Okay, this Rivet Dorothy person, Rivet Dorothy, is no joke. Alright, we gotta get around here. Stay alive, Heather. Stay alive. We gotta show them what for. If I can find them. I can't find them. Do they not show up? Oh. Oh, hey. Look at that. The alien gun really comes in handy. All right, get the dog. I should send him home. I should send him home.
Afraid? You should be.
Oh, shoot.
My little alien artifact is amazing.
Right? All right. Where's Rivet? Man, just burnt that one to the crisp. All right. Yeah, let's go to first person just so we can see better what's going on. Where's Rivet? She was the one that was the issue. Well, she was the one that hurt the most. I didn't get her, so I'm thinking Heather took her out somehow. There she is. 10% reduction in action point cost and that's okay. Hardened wasteland chain gun. Burnt out assaultron shield. Dang, that weapon, that alien weapon just wreaks all kind of havoc. Okay, so one mod
Fucking
that
raiders, always targeting traitors.
Yeah.
They deserve everything we do to them.
You think so? What do you think? What do you think about the fact that they could be saying, "Freaking adventurers, always targeting raiders and gunners. They deserve everything we try to do to them." They act as though we don't have a right to survive out here either. Hot plate, pot, cook, oven mitt. All right. We're about to jump into another fight. Oops, I didn't need to put bones.
This must have been a nice little place before the war. They had their own vault up the hill, just like Sanctuary. It's not so bad out here on the fringe. Raiders and gunners. And the occasional Templar Yagua, if you can believe it.
What did I just shoot? I just shot a super mutant. Oh yeah? Do it. Stay away from the mines. Okay. Okay. Alright. Reload. Super mutant. I'm not worried about the frag mine. Where's the super mutant? you are.
My mom would have loved this weapon.
There's one upstairs. How do I get in here? Hey, where's your buddy? Don't need all that unless I'm tearing it down. Hey, there you go. Oh, I know, man. I know. I know. You don't have to tell me. You don't have to tell me. It's like when you get shot, and that in itself, yes, that in itself sucks. But when you're not expecting it, and it just comes right out, just right, kind of like from the side, right behind you. It's like, man, I should have been looking. I should have been paying attention, but I wasn't. And then so, not only does it hurt because it hurts, but it hurts because, God dang it, they got me again. And it's like, did they get you again? Because if they got you again, what happened the first time they get you? Fire axe. I'm carrying too much, burned out. And then, hey, we're just going to take all your stuffs, okay? Now, this is a mod that I added. It's called Dimensional Chest Activate. Well, it's called Dimensional Chest. So it's basically like a bag of holding, or kind of one of those things where the way I play, I am such a looter. You can see there's already 1,000. There's already half a ton of loot just stored in there. So this is kind of a way that you can basically keep everything you pick up and put it somewhere and have it with you when you get to your destinations. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to switch over up and see. So we're going to switch this way. And then what I'm going to do is anything that isn't favorited, we're probably pretty much going to, except for the flare gun. We're just going to store. I know I should take the time to actually look at this stuff to see if there's anything that might actually be worthwhile. But as it stands right now, we just got to go with what we got. All right, so we got the backpack. All right. Mm-hmm. Leather showing. Should I give that to Heather? Small shoulder bag. Okay, that. All right, increases the carry by 10. All right. Well. All right. So that. So we can give. All right. Mm-hmm. Some of the stuff we're wearing is just regular. Okay. Where's my junk? Is this my junk? This is miscellaneous. There we go. Look at that, 146 steel. All right, so for now, we're just gonna take just. All right. Now, ammo, ammo I'm not gonna really worry about because there's no weight to it. Now, do I believe in ammo weight? I'm kind of I can take it or leave it. I prefer not to, simply based on the mechanics of the game itself and how the game handles certain things. And, the requirement of the game to have, like, especially if you have a game where the enemies are very bullet spongy, right? Then it's like, yeah, no.
I'm tired.
Because now you're required to carry around so much ammo because of the way the game is made and the way the game handles, as opposed to, you know, just so now you carry around all this extra ammo, and it's like, all right, so now you're being penalized. So no, but then if you see like a lot here, we're generally, this is Brookline Building Service. Seriously? The room doesn't look that big. Okay, I think this is probably going to be a different zone. Here, let's do this just in case. You see how? Because if you go look on the other side, it's like, yeah, that room looks like a closet, like basically the depth of a closet. Well, I guess that does work if that's what it is. Kind of. Ooh, beer bottles. Man, it's like somebody down here drinking up a storm. Overdue book. Overdue book. Yeah. Hey, a Jangles jumpsuit. We'll take a look at that. All right, somebody was hanging out down here. Ooh, computer. All right, we'll take a look at that in just a second. We got a cooking station, which is going to come in handy. File cabinet is empty. Whoever was down here. Oh, shoot. Oh, we're stuck. Oh, goodness, we're stuck. All right, can I stand up? Nope. Nope. I've got to stand up. Okay. We moved too far. And now we're stuck. All right. Crouch. Okay. Screw you. I believe it's TCL. I could be wrong about that. Collisions off. Let me get back out here. Go back on. Boom. All right. Thank you for that awful experience. Okay. Now that we shut down the power, journal. All right, so 10/23/77. So I can't believe it. I accidentally missed the end of the world just because I forgot my good hammer down here. Oh, because I forgot my good hammer down here. Again. Snatched from the jaws of death by my own scattiness. I feel like the luckiest man on earth right now. There's enough beer and snacks for me to get along for quite some time. Yay. Okay, maybe I wasn't too lucky after all. Nothing to do and no one to talk to down here. I feel so lonely. I fixed the broken mannequin we've been storing here for ages and named her Melissa. I know. She's made of wood, plastic. Or is it plastic? Mm-hmm. But that's still better than having no company at all. Or being with my ex-wife. Maybe Melissa can keep me from losing my mind over all of that self-talk. I think I did a good job on her. She looks amazing. Okay. The last few weeks or days, I lost track of somehow. With Melissa, we're like the most wonderful dream. She's funny, smart, and she just understands me. Not to mention how rawr she is. I think I found my missing piece. Mm-hmm. All right, Melissa's gone nuts. As always, it just happens. when she found an old photograph of my ex-wife last night. She freaked out and started beating the heck out of me. I tried to calm her down, but she obviously wanted to see me dead, so I had to throw her out. She promised to be yeah, she promised to be coming back for me, though. That look in her eyes. Maybe I should barricade myself in here. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, bro. Yeah. Barricade yourself in here, bro. It's empty, and I'm trying to unlock it anyway. Maybe just for the XP.
Got it.
Yeah, we got it. Yay, XP. Bro, where's the picture? And why'd you let her back in? You know what I'm saying? If she was beating the crap out of you and you got her out, why'd you let her back in? Sometimes it just doesn't make sense. I mean, I know. The heart wants what the heart wants. But I doubt it wants to be beat on. I was clicking on it. At least you took out the hound, bro. Oh, dang. Dang, bro.
It's a shame those underground trains don't run anymore. I could avoid this mess.
Avoid what mess? This is life in the. We missed the apartments. Or did we? They are over here. All right, so we got to hit the apartments. I know Diamond City is the other way. We'll hit Diamond City after we hit the apartments. Sadie. Scavenger. Okay. No. That's not the apartments, is it? Or am I thinking of a different place? Okay, there they are. Okay. This is a different place right here. I'm not really looking to mess with them. The Boston Bordello. Here's the apartments. What's up over here? The door's chained. You know, I come around the corner, I see that. I think I'm walking the other way. I really do. I think I'm not stopping. It's kind of one of those things, right? Like I understand that I didn't do it, but I have to think to myself, well, somebody did. It looks like she's been up for a while, but that doesn't mean they're not still here. And it also doesn't mean they're not looking to replace her with somebody. I'm just saying. And I'm not volunteering for that. Okay. Hello? Is Pico there? Hello? Hello? Housekeeping? I'm just saying, sometimes clicking on that open thing is not the smartest move. And we're taking rats. If first you don't succeed, try it again. The fact that I'm taking rads, I am not happy about. Purified water. Let's get some light on this subject too. Not saying that the light is very helpful. Ooh, some vodka. That does help with stress levels though, doesn't it? It's even worse. Shoot. It's a plutonium roach. And that thing just took off. Go get him. How? That's right. All right, a raider. Not to leave him stuck in his underwear, but god dang. Did you get the roach? You should have got him the first time when you saw him. Instead of letting him run around up here. All right, cooking pan. Cleaner. God dang it. Where is it? Because ain't nobody else killing it besides me. God dang. You guys all stand around just staring. God, that's a huge roach. Why it took... I don't know why I took the Ruin magazine. Okay, so Vicky's safe. Is that the note? Is that who gave us the note? Or how?
Sweet.
Okay. So. Cool. Watch. Alright, so we gotta read that. That'll probably lead us to something else. A pink dress and a chef hat. Neither really fit into our, way of our style, and what we're trying to put across. Notes. All right. See, so just so we'll get everybody caught up. So it's me, Vicky. I need your help. Everyone has fled the apartments because the city has got too dangerous. I'm here all alone. But I keep noticing shady people lurking around every corner. Make sure you're armed. Okay, so that was the note, right? That was the original. That's what got this all started. These bastards are going to break down the door. I'm going to get the heck out of here. First chance I get. I've left the key to the basement under the bed. It's a good thing we read that before we actually left. Under the bed. Where's the bed? Did you put it where we could get to it? And we don't have to mess with the plutonium roach. Basement key. I tell you, sometimes makes me wonder how I keep from going under. It's like a jungle sometimes. It makes me wonder how I keep from going under. Okay. The assumption is there's a basement around here somewhere. And then we just so happen to struck out in the right. Oh, there it is. Hold on. Hold on. Hold the door. Hold on. There's something over there, too. There's a teapot. I'm a little teapot, short and sweet. I don't know the song. I really don't. It seems a lot of people surprise you and know things, know songs and stuff. And all right, so the reason these crates are not lootable is because they're not vanilla. Come on, get out of here. Come on over here. Nope. You got anything in there? Nope. All right, let's go. Auto save. So, are we gonna meet this Vicky? Is she gonna have a problem with Heather? Is Heather gonna have a problem with her? Well, that just let everybody know we're here. All right, something's happening over there. Minute noodles. Now, these strangers lurking about, were they rad roaches or actual real strangers? Oh, God dang it. How many? Did you miss that? You shoot as bad as I do. God dang it. Lady. I don't blame you. Okay, this is
Other side's chained up.
Uh-oh. Ooh. Hopefully that wasn't Vicky. Nope, just a feral ghoul reaver. Alright, tin can, hot plate. Ooh, some ammo. Empty. It's empty. A lot of empty safes. Some more ammo. Well, actually, hey, we'll take that. Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much. What do we got here? Ghoul. Oh, look, fridge. Come on in. I didn't have a chance to clean up. Thank you. Uh-huh. Much appreciated. Hold on. Hold on. All right, let's see. All right, which way? All right. Closer, closer, closer. Dang.
That's it.
All right. So ammo, pistol.
And now, a word from our sponsors.
All right. Oop, wrong button. Yeah, what? Make yourself home. Make yourself at home. Yeah. I'm sure she wouldn't mind.
That special young man thinks she's perfection. But what he doesn't know is she wasn't always this way.
on, dog. Oh, shoot. Okay. I think I've got enough gear to keep me going for a few days. Couldn't open the last save, but I can't carry any more stuff anyway. Time to go check the diner. But if you're going to follow me, don't let those brainless raiders follow your trail. The spare key is hidden behind one of the toolboxes. Okay. All right. All right, so there's a toolbox. Oh, wait. There's a skull in the safe. How did a skull get in the safe after... As a footlocker, not a toolbox. Good job. Good job. Hey. Oh, stim pack. So, not there. All right. Where's the other toolbox? Anybody see another toolbox? That's a radio. There's a clear distinction between the two. Yes. Oh, look, hey. Coca-Cola bottle. Okay. Uh-huh. All right. All right. Is there a toolbox out? Oh, I did not see that. Battery. Hey, there's a diner key right there. Didn't realize. Didn't realize toolbox and tool chest were interchangeable. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's one of those days. One of those days, right? Right, Heather? Let's get that affinity over 600. I mean, that's all we can ask for. Hey, the alley, that alley leading to this place, you know what it's called? It's called Hangman's. And what's right in there? A hung woman. Whoa. Wow, go figure. All right. I was kind of expecting raiders to be right here to jump all over me. Let me know they're looking for that girl because she stole something from them. Kind of curious. Is it still chained? Still chained. All right. Where are we going? We're going this way. All right. Let's save.
Folks say.
Oh, we're going further away. How are we going further away?
Feral. It's just a matter of time.
Okay, we're not. All right. I thought we were, but we're not. Wherever we're going is over that way. But we got to go the long route to get there. It's a long road to get there. But we will muddle through. All right. Oop. Okay. Where are we? Oop. Wrong button. That button. There we go. This stuff. This here diner right here. Right here. All right. Fine. Well, I say. Gosh. All right, Heather. We got to go check out this diner, okay? All right. I wonder if we would have been able to, like, pick the lock on here without the diner key. Oh, look. Oh, Heather, you go ahead. Who are you? Vicky? Oh, shoot! Oh, shoot! Gosh. All right. We got a diner key, a beer. Mm-hmm. Holy cow! All right, that gun ain't no joke. I'm kind of feeling like I need to get that gun back. I'm feeling like there's not gonna be many people left in the Commonwealth with you and that gun. I was trying to turn it off. I wasn't trying to get change the music or something. Nothing. Oh yeah, we're gonna take the coffee tin and the coffee pot. All right. All right, we'll open that in a second. There's a beer bottle. Some soup. Oh, was that the noise for taking the soap, or was that letting me know there's something else in here? Something else running around that my team that supposedly has my back has failed to actually eliminate.
Nice.
All right, let's see. Let's get all the way down here. Beer, moonshine, stimulant, bottle caps, Raiders, journal, scrap. There it is. All right, I got a sweet setup over here. Ain't no way I'm going to tell the others about this spot. I can just get high and crash out in peace. One of these days, I will finally get that door open in the back. Daggone terminals. Investigate the terminal. What terminal? Daggone terminals. I'm thinking it's over that way, so we gotta get over there. All right. Time for a little light. Shed some light on this. Empty toolbox. Ooh, cap stash. Nice. Nothing wrong with a little dirty water. Someone should come up with a drink like that, you know? A little water, a little whiskey, and some ice. A little dirty water, right? Dirty water, get back water. Uh-huh. Yeah, no. I was channeling little doobies. Yeah, I know. All right, here we go. All right, come on out. All right. Okay, that terminal. Mm-hmm. Out of the pot into the frying pan? I don't know. How's it go? How's that go? All right. Yeah. Okay. Whoa. I got enough bottles. You know, I never used the stove like I was planning on using. I was gonna purify some water. Okay. I think we're gonna try seed. Okay, 0 likenesses. You know what that does, right? That takes away hold, it takes away best, and then it takes away self. So the only one left, after you take them all away, and then see, I could do all that, but the only one left,
That's it,
is born. Holy cow. All right. We ready? All right, Vicky's entry 1. All right, day 1. Looks like Diane and the others have set up a shelter in the cellar below. a pretty nice setup. And guess I will be safe here for a while. Turns out I'm the only one that knows how to use a terminal, so I can safely use this as a diary for now. Oh, good for you. Day 28. So I've been here for about a month now, and it's okay, I guess. Getting a bit bored sometimes, but definitely glad to be out of danger. Turns out when this terminal was purchased, it came with a couple of free holotape games. So at least I can play some games on this terminal to pass the time. Day 45. Diane must see herself as some type of leader. I don't care what your position used to be. The world has gone to crap. None of that matters now. She is not letting the group go out and scavenge for supplies as often as I would like. Not sure how long I can handle this. Uh-oh. Day 61. Feels like I've been stuck here forever. I swear I'm really starting to get stir crazy down here. I can only replay those holotape games so many times. Well, see, they're not Fallout or Skyrim or Starfield or something like that, where you can put about 4,000 or 5,000 hours into them. Right? 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 Completely bored of them now. See? That's what I'm saying. Getting out every now and again was the only thing keeping me from going completely insane. Day 85. Oh, F this crap. I'm out. Couldn't handle any more time locked in this shelter with these a-holes. I think I will leave them one last present. Time to lock this door behind me and let them enjoy their precious shelter. Oh my gosh, how evil can we get? Come on, man. All right, let's see what we're going to find. God damn. Ooh. Thank you. Thank you very much. Ooh, purified water. Here, I'm going to drink some. Thank you. Thank you. Uh-huh. We got some coffee tins. I don't know that does anything. Industrial size shortening. Yes. Yes, because we didn't have high cholesterol before. Now we got a chance. You ready? Ready? Let's do it. Oh, shoot. Let's make ourselves known. All right. So that was one. Expect more. Stay on your toes, Heather. Okay? Put that thing. Don't point it at me. All right. There's a couple of folks. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. What's in here? Vicky's footlocker. Why do you have a footlocker down here when you left it? Nice. Oh, shoot. All right. Here we go. Grab this stuff. All right. Okay. Uh-huh. All right. Come on now. I don't know if you're still trying to find me, but I'm getting out of here. I found a couple of keys to the main offices, so I think I'm going to go and see what I can find over there. I've hidden the spare key in this room, and I had to get more creative in such a small space. The others were sure to find it. Using some duct tape, I've attached it somewhere high up. Look into the light. See you there. I don't know if I want to find her right now. I don't know if I want to find her because she's like just, you know what I mean? She ditched everybody. and kind of just like, lock them in. I don't know if that's, is it that light? Oh, we'll come back. Well, we'll take the money. No ammo. That's one big and roach, I tell you. Ooh, bowler hat. Wine bottle. Wine. All right. Bobby pins. Silver watch. Whiskey. Huh? Look at that. Everybody's just sitting here dead. Mm-hmm. Unalive. I tell you. Ooh, all right. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Got a little whiskey. All right. So we're supposed to look into the light. I'm assuming it's. All right. So we stand up. Maybe we'll. All right. Looks like a pretty small space. Okay, we'll take that. Mm-hmm. All right. And the boys. Oh, teacup. Stop sitting on the job, bro.
They didn't stand a chance against us.
Who didn't? See? Good thing you got my back. Ooh. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay. So, what didn't stand a chance? I don't see another carcass around here. So, what did you shoot? Where did you shoot it? And where's the body? There you are. There you are. Be nice to have a working stove. All right, let's get up out of here. Wait, did we read? We read. So we got the key. So now it's over in the offices. We have to go all the way to the offices. All right, let's get up out of here. All right. Where are we headed? I don't like it. I think it's over this way. All right, looks like Diamond City is closer to us than the offices are now. Ooh. So the question is, do we stop by Diamond City first? Or do we keep straight on to the offices? Let's look at the map. All right, so this is where we are. Here's Diamond City. And then there's the office building. I almost feel like going to Diamond City. It's just a natural course of events here. And it can't hurt. As long as nobody gets mad at us for having our weapon out. Oop, wrong button.
Feral ghouls like to hide in the dark.
Oh yeah?
Night patrol a real fright fest.
Stop playing around,
Oh,
Danny. I'm
there's our
standing
girl.
out in the open here for crying out loud.
I got orders not to let you in, Miss Piper. I'm sorry. I'm just doing my job.
Ooh, just doing your job. Protecting Diamond City means keeping me out, is that it? Oh, look, it's the scary reporter.
I'm sorry, but Mayor McDonough's really steamed, Piper. Saying that article you wrote was all lies. The whole city's in a tizzy.
Ugh!
Mm-hmm.
You open this gate right now, Danny Sullivan. I live here. You can't just lock me out. Open up.
Hey. Oh, she's kind of busy. Yeah.
You want into Diamond City, right?
Well, I think. Yeah. Yeah, I'm passing through.
Just traveling through.
Oh, God.
What's that? You said you're a trader up from Quincy?
No, that's
You
not what I
have
said at all.
supplies to keep the general store stocked for a whole month?
No, I said nothing like that.
You hear that, Danny? You gonna open the gate and let us in, or are you gonna be the one talking to crazy Myrna about losing out on all the supply?
Jeez, all
Yeah.
right. No need to make it personal, Piper. Give me a minute.
Better head inside quick before old Danny catches on to the bluff.
Okay. And who might you be? So, Diamond City?
This place, Diamond City. What is it?
Oh, the Green Jewel? She's a sight. Everyone who's anyone in the Commonwealth is from here, settled here, got kicked out of here. A big wall, some power, working plumbing, schools, and some security goons are what make Diamond City the big monster it is. Oh, love it or hate it. You'll see for yourself soon enough. Let's go.
That's classic Piper. Lots of talking, lots of lying, and if you spend enough time with her, there'll be a lot of prying.
Who let you back
She's a
inside?
pain in the
I
ass.
told Sullivan to keep that gate shut. You devious, rabble-rousing slanderer. The level of dishonesty in that paper of yours. I'll have that printer scrapped for parts.
Ooh, that a statement, Mr. McDonough? Tyrant mayor shuts down the press. Why don't we ask the newcomer? You support the news? Because the mayor's threatening to throw free speech in the dumpster.
Yeah, I've always believed in freedom of the press.
Always believed in freedom of the press.
Oh, I didn't mean to bring you into this argument, good sir. No. You look like Diamond City material. Welcome to the great green jewel of the Commonwealth.
Oh,
safe,
well, thank you.
Happy, a fine place to come. Spend your money, settle down. Don't let this muckraker here tell you otherwise, all right?
Cool. All right. What are you two kind of arguing about? Anything I can help with?
What are you two arguing about, anyway?
What do you think? Print lies and everybody's happy, but if you print the truth...
I always believed in the truth.
Was there anything particular you came to our city for?
Yeah, I'm looking for something.
Just looking for something?
Oh, what is it you're looking for?
Missing person.
Who would I talk to about finding a missing person?
Well, whatever you do, don't bother going to Diamond City Security for help.
Don't listen to her. I'm afraid that our security team can't follow every case that comes through. I'm confident that you can find help here. Diamond City has every conceivable service known to man. One of our great citizens can surely find the time to help you.
Hmm. Yeah? Who so?
Well, sure. And a mayor of a great city must know everyone. Who can help me?
Well, there is one private citizen, Nick Valentine, a detective of sorts who specializes in tracking people down, usually for debts or whatnot. Now I have to get going. I'm sorry, Diamond City Security doesn't have time to help, but I'm sure Mr. Valentine charges a reasonable fee.
All right,
This is
sounds
ridiculous. I want the truth, McDonough. What's the real reason security always shrivels away when talk of missing persons
I've had
comes
enough
up?
of this, Piper. From now on, consider you and that little sister of yours on notice.
Yeah, keep talking, McDonough. That's all you're good for. I'm impressed. Not everyone can claw information out of McDonough's tight-fisted hands. Why don't you stop by my office after you see Valentine? I think I just found my next story.
Okay. All right. I'll head over there. First, I need to talk to Tommy, or whatever his name is. Danny. That's his name. Hey, Danny.
You're Sullivan, right?
So, you're that trader Piper was talking about. Something tells me she's pulled the wool over my eyes again. Am I right?
Well, this has happened before?
Piper's done this before?
All the time. Thing is, sometimes she's bluffing, and sometimes there really is a group of 50 raiders just over the hill screaming for blood. So I usually just let her in. Not this time, though. Mayor's on the warpath. Anyway, welcome to Diamond City and all that. I gotta get back to work.
All right, man. Peace. So one of the things
Noodles.
it'll let us do
We
is
should
get
go
in
to Power
here.
Noodles. I haven't had a decent bowl of noodles in forever.
Hey, Piper. We'll talk to you in a minute.
Becky is so stuck up. You'd think she was selling pre-war clothing in perfect condition in that basement of hers.
Anyone is one of those things. It's that
Man,
secretary
somebody's using the
of his,
stove.
her and her perfect hair.
It's like, why you gotta be using the stove, bro?
Secretary, come on, Ma. I cut
All right,
her
let's
hair
get over
myself.
here. We got one thing we gotta get.
Do yourself a favor and just say yes.
All right.
That's all.
Okay, I said yes. That's all you got is just two? All right. Let's see. And he doesn't have noodle cups, man. What's up with that? He's just got power noodles. What's that supposed to be? Is that better? I don't know if it's better or not, but where's the... Here we go. Let's give him the instant mash, the gumdrops, the yum yum, cram. Yeah, Bandit Boy. All right. Oh, we're taking him for all the money he got.
He understands.
Well, thanks, resident. I appreciate it.
We got small arms, long arms, ammunition.
I do want to see
Shop
something
in
real
safety.
quick.
No
Hey,
sense
man,
allowed
get
in
out
the
of the way.
surplus.
Hey.
Hey.
Newcomer, huh?
Yeah.
Talk to Abbott at the wall if you want a history lesson.
Okay, I will, but can you, like, let me through here, please? Thank you.
Don't be caught dead. Protection from Commonwealth weaponry.
All right, I'm not happy about this.
Free shopping right here. Worry, worry, worry.
But we don't have a choice.
Worry, 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 woe is me.
You see, we can put weaves on the suits. Jumpsuit.
Don't walk outside the wall undefended. High quality protection for sale.
Hub of trade for all Diamond City right here.
All right.
Diamond City surplus. Everything you need.
Need some custom hardware? We got
All
a
right.
free workbench for
Can't
all
do
your
anything
modifications.
else.
Scopes, clip size,
Even though I
barrels.
think I
You?
do have
I don't know.
ECO installed
What if they're
as
listening?
the equipment crafting overhaul
They've been listening this whole time.
or
Hey,
something,
quiet,
something
alright?
overhaul. But I'm not seeing.
We buy and sell everything
So-
to everyone, except synths. No synths allowed here.
No sense allowed here. All right, hold on a sec. Let's go ahead and check. Let's just double check, make sure. All right. Yep, there it is. There it is. So mod slots are on. On. Yeah. All right. So quick modification. They're on. So all these things are supposed to be available to us. And everything is turned on. And all the mod slots are turned on as well. Ballistic weave is on. So it's just decided it doesn't want to work for us, is what it's basically saying.
Who needs a swatter?
Either that or the where it's been where I have it in the. Ooh, radioactive water. It takes 8 waters and 1 cloth to make 1 purified water. Wow. All right, mutant hound chops. Nut chops. Is that it? Is that everything? That's all we can make? It seems like we should have been able to make more as much as we've been picking up.
Who needs a haircut?
I hear there's a bar in the old theater district that's for raiders only. The combat zone.
Okay.
Clear if I was you.
The
Protection
combat
for
zone.
sale.
Word is,
Hand
something
tool
bad went down in
pieces.
the old Museum of Witchcraft up near Salem.
Sometimes you
Why
gotta
would
wonder.
anyone even go
Does
there?
anyone fight back?
Forever. Institute has
Buy
to have
and sell
enemies,
everything
right?
to
What? You
everyone,
mean the
except
railroad?
synths. No
That's
synths
a
allowed
fairy
here.
tale, man. They don't exist.
Valentine Detective Agency.
Told you your luck wouldn't last forever.
All right.
His ties. Oh, Nick.
Unstoppables.
The bills.
Something wrong?
Another stray coming in from the rain. Afraid you're too late. Office is closed.
Oh, you poor thing. Wait. It's kind of important.
I know you must be busy, but I won't take much of your time, miss. It's important.
You're right. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be rude, but it's just... The detective... He's gone missing.
Oh, no. Well, any clues?
Do you have any idea how I could find him?
He disappeared working a case. Skinny Malone's gang had kidnapped a young woman, and he tracked them down to their hideout in Park Street Station. There's an old vault down there they use as a base. I told Nick he was walking into a trap, but he just smiled and walked out the door like he always does.
Oh. Well, Skinny Malone, is that... I mean, it sounds like a old... You know what I mean? It sounds like a old crime syndicate crime boss.
Who's this Skinny Malone character?
I don't know much about him, but he's from Good Neighbor, and that means he's in the well-pressed suits and machine gun school of thuggery.
Oh. Got it. Good Neighbor? Is that...
You said Malone's from Good Neighbor?
Yeah, it's a tough neighborhood. Northeast a ways. People with power there care about two things: style and body count.
Sounds like ice. Okay. Well, minus the style. Okay. You need any help then?
I'll find him. You have my word.
Thank you. Nick should be easy to spot. He's always wearing that old hat and trench coat getup. Please, hurry.
Okay, so we still can't get that Unstoppables yet. Guess we got to get Nick first before we can go to town and loot stuff. All right, let's go talk to Piper. Let's go talk to Piper. Oh gosh. Do we want to be a part of that? Something going on?
All right, old-timer. I've told you 1,000 times before. No one wants to listen to that crap. Turn it off. Every fucking day. You still have no clue what I'm saying.
If I could go back in time and live before the Great War, I'd do it in a heartbeat.
Been there, done that.
Don't move, Synth. What have you done with the real Riley? Where's my brother?
I swear I'm not a synth. Don't shoot, for God's sakes. We're family.
See, right here, it'd be nice if I could subdue him.
He's a Synth. He'll kill us all.
Ooh.
No! This kind of thing.
That was avoidable.
You can't trust anybody.
There are no synths in
when
Diamond City.
anybody
Can you hear
can
me?
be a synth.
Just you
He won't
folks.
be needing the cap anymore, at least. Whoa, what happened?
What happened?
I'm not a synth. I told him. I kept telling him. Why didn't he listen to me?
He wasn't scripted to do that.
I need a minute.
I'm sure you do. Technically, you might need longer.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, Takahashi. I want noodles.
Nancy.
Hi.
Thank the wall that's over.
Yeah. Like these guys are all gonna need a few minutes. You probably should need more. Hey,
officer.
I need you to step away, Scaver.
I got it, man. But what happened?
I understand, officer. I just want to know what happened.
You got bricks for ears? I said get the hell out of here now.
Oh my God.
Ooh, you about to? You want to join him? I put my money on me, bro. Bricks for ears. You got poop for brains? Some people, man. Some people. Noodles. We all eat them. We all love them. And Diamond City's Power Noodles has supplied this sustenance for the past 15 years. From the stilted mechanical cadence of Takahashi's programmed Japanese to the fragrant steam that wafts from each bowl, to the scalding tang of each delicious mouthful, the ordering and eating of noodles is but one of many shared human experiences. Or is it? I was struck by this very question as I sat at the counter of Power Noodles last Wednesday, just after 5 p.m., enjoying a dinner I had so many times before. That's when I noticed our very own Mayor McDonald sidle up to a stool and engage in the very same ritual. Right hand extending, mouth opening, teeth chewing, yes, eating noodles. The shared experience of almost every Diamond City resident. So it must have also seemed to the residents of Diamond City nearly 60 years ago on an uncharacteristically warm May evening of 2229 as they sat around this very same counter. But that was before the days of Takahashi and his noodles, when the bar served not noodles, but ice-cold Nuka-Colas, frothy beers, and stiff shots of whiskey. The barman's name was Henry, and that night he facilitated the shared human experiences of drinking, smoking, talking, and laughing. That is, until tragedy struck. There aren't many of us who are even old enough to remember that evening, although some of the city's ghoul residents certainly could have, had they not been forcibly removed thanks to Mayor McDonough's anti-ghoul decree of 2282. But there is one person among us who does remember distinctly the events of that evening. Respected matriarch Eustace Hawthorne, who recounted her story in a public occurrences exclusive interview. Oh, I was there, all right. Sitting right at the bar, sure as you're sitting in front of me now, 22 years old or so, and just looking to have a good time. I was safe behind the wall. We all were. So what was the harm? And let me tell you, that Mr. Carter made it easy. He came into town earlier that day, said he was from out west somewhere. It didn't really matter. What did matter was his smile and his laugh and the way he'd make everyone feel at ease. That night at the bar, we all just sort of crowded around him. Everyone wanted to exchange a word or hear about the state of the Commonwealth. And Mr. Carter, he was all too happy to oblige. It was just so wonderful until it wasn't. Eustace continued her account of that evening and the moment when the things turned sour. Well, when things turned sour, sinister, and the truth about Mr. Carter was revealed. We'd been drinking and carrying on. Must have been 3 hours. Mr. Carter had 4 or 5 drinks in that time. He seemed a bit drunk, I guess, like the rest of us. Then something just sort of happened. He was smiling, but the smile sort of went from his face all in an instant. And then his cheek started twitching. Kind of funny. And I remember watching him, clear as if it happened just yesterday. He reached inside his coat, took out a revolver, and then blam! He shot Henry, the barman, right in the head. Didn't hesitate, didn't show any emotion. Mr. Carter killed Henry as casually as if he were paying him for a drink. But his cheek never did stop twitching, let me tell you. All heck broke loose after that. What Eustace is describing is, of course, the infamous event known as the Broken Mask, when the people of the Commonwealth learned for the first time that the Institute, the shadowy scientific organization responsible for the creation of combat androids, had actually succeeded in creating a model so advanced it could effortlessly infiltrate human society. Unbeknownst to the people of Diamond City, the Institute has somehow evolved their androids into true synthetic humans. Since after he shot Henry, that Mr. Carter shot 3 or 4 other people too. Like I said, all heck broke loose. The guards came running, they opened fire, and Mr. Carter, he kept shooting and throwing people around left and right. Finally, those guards put him down. seemed like they had killed a man who had flipped his lid, gone crazy. And he lay there like a dead crazy man, sure enough. God, it was horrible. But then we saw the plastic and metal. This was one of them early synths, you see? And we realized it wasn't a man at all. It was then we all knew the Institute wasn't just out there. The Institute was everywhere, among us. It was never determined precisely why the synth known as Mr. Carter went on his killing spree. Some suggested he had somehow been remotely controlled by the Institute, who wanted to test his combat effectiveness. Still others felt he had simply malfunctioned, a hypothesis supported by the twitching cheek, and was never meant to kill anyone. But at that time, the why hardly seemed important. What mattered was that the humans of the Commonwealth had been truly infiltrated by an organization whose intentions and motives were, and still are, a complete mystery. Using a model of synth even less advanced than the ones the Institute has in service today. Which brings us to noodles. Specifically, the noodles consumed by Mayor McDonough. Last Wednesday night, in the same spot that Mr. Carter, the synth, went haywire and mercilessly killed several people. After spending hours sharing experience, the people of Diamond City assumed was reserved for members of the human race. They were wrong. Are we?
Excellent.
You know, to be honest with you, I think that's probably the first time I actually read that entire story in all my playthroughs. Every time.
Glad you dropped by. You holding up, Blue?
Blue? Why are you calling me Blue?
Why are you calling me that?
'Cause you're a vault dweller? I know you're not wearing the blue jumpsuit right now, but the Pip-Boy and that fish out of water look, dead giveaways. So here's the deal. I want an interview. Your life story in print. I think it's time Diamond City had a little outside perspective on the Commonwealth. You do that, and I'll tell you what. I'll come with you. Watch your back while you get used to the world above ground.
Wait, what?
What kind of interview is this going to be?
I ask you who you are, get your opinion on life out there, and maybe load up a few tough questions and keep it interesting.
Really?
What do you say?
All right.
All right, Piper. I'm in.
Good. Let's get down to business.
Mm-hmm.
So, I know you're from a vault. How would you describe your time on the inside?
Crappy.
My family and I were frozen. I didn't spend much time in the vault.
Wait, they boxed you up in a fridge? The whole time?
Mm-hmm.
Are you saying you were alive before the war?
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yes. I'm over 200 years old.
Oh my god.
Did that just make me more attractive?
Out of time. So, you've seen the Commonwealth, Diamond City. How does it compare to your old life?
Well, you kind of get a. That's a hard question, but you have to. It kind of gives you a little bit of hope. A little bit of hope. People are still trying to get their stuff done. Still trying to work at it. Still trying to survive.
Honestly, seeing everyone surviving out here, rebuilding the world, it gives me hope.
That's surprisingly inspired, Blue. We're definitely quoting that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the big question. You came all this way looking for someone.
Mm-hmm.
Who is it?
My son.
My son, Sean, was kidnapped. He's not even a year old.
The parent after the missing child. As heartbreaking today as it ever was. Tell me, do you suspect the Institute's involved?
I don't know.
I don't know.
No one ever does. That's what makes them so scary. For the last part of our interview, I'd like to do something different.
Mm-hmm.
I want you to make a statement to Diamond City directly. The threat of kidnapping is all but ignored in the Commonwealth. Everyone wants to pretend it just doesn't happen. What would you say to someone out there who's lost a loved one but might be too scared or too numb to the world to look for them?
Don't give up.
No matter how much you want to give up, don't.
Mm-hmm.
You have to have hope that you'll see them again. Or at least, that you'll know the truth.
A strong note to end on, Blue. Thanks. That's everything. It's gonna take some time to put this all together, but I think your story is gonna give Diamond City plenty to talk about. Anyway, I agreed to come with you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Watch your back.
Yeah.
Just say the word when you're ready. I can't
Word.
wait to see where the story goes next.
Piper.
Heading my way?
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Will do.
Hey.
Hey.
Point the way.
Let's see if I got anything to give you. I should have tons of stuff to give you. Let's see. What's the damage on you? Suppressed. Here's what we're gonna do. I already have a suppressed pistol, so you can have this one. And that one took what, 45s? Alright, so we'll come on over here, and then I'll give you, I think this is the right one. We'll give you one of those. All right. And then let's see. Do I have any gear that I kept on me right now? Here, take that. I'm gonna put you in that for now. And here, take that. Take that. Alright, that should be good enough. Alright, first, let's see what you look like. God dang. I don't like it. Holy cow. I think we like you better like that. Okay, because that wasn't doing anything for you. Here. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, at least that goes underneath. Alright, yeah. Okay. And then you got all the grenades. Sweetie, you better not throw those grenades at anybody. Alright, there you go. Alright. Look at you. Like you ready to fight somebody. You ready, not even ready to fight, but hurt somebody. Alright, here, we'll take that. And then we'll figure out how to get, I'll have to keep working on the what's name thing. It's almost like, why am I taking all this stuff when I can't even use it
Most
to do what I
folks
need
are just looking for a hand. All we gotta do is offer.
Hey, what's up, little guy? Little you? Ooh, summer shorts. Sweet roll. We'll take the sweet roll. Yeah, we'll take it because we're gonna make sure nobody steals it. Yeah, I know. Trying to steal my sweet roll. What are you thinking? Who do you think you're messing with? All right, we'll take that, and we'll take the ammo. Whoa. Excuse me, little darling. Yep, thank you. Thank you. Where's, okay. We'll take those. All right, let's go. Maybe we can make
partner.
it to the offices before we gotta. Hey. All right, I'm gonna give you. Here, let's go on over here. Let's see. I'm gonna give you the leather shoulder bag. Ooh, look at you! Look at you! Or do you want the militia?
Hey.
won't believe what's in the next issue. Just you wait.
Right, right. Where's our girl? Where's Piper? Oh, there's Piper. Where's No, that's not Piper. That's Heather. Where's Piper? All right, we're gonna go. We might have. She might be broken. Not broken, but broken. My wife loves when I do that. Like, yeah, it's not broken. It's just broken. They're not the same thing. Well,
If
kind
there's
of.
anything I can do to lighten the load, or if you need anything proofread.
Come on.
Come on.
Yep.
Moving out.
Can do.
All right. I don't think you can. All right. Wait. I don't want to. There.
Hey.
Just let me know.
On me.
Of course. Never thought a reporter could consider themselves a success until someone threatened their life.
Mm-hmm.
Me? I'm very successful.
Yeah, you are. Hold on. Okay. Let's see. I think I am gonna one of those, and then shoot, yeah. What's the difference between them? Nothing. Okay. And then all right, so she has a right arm, so she needs a left. What's the better left? Do we have a medium? We don't. Okay. They all look. Yeah, they're all doing the same thing. All right. And then we have left and a right. All right.
Heads up.
Okay. Let's see. First of all, let's put you in here. Let's give you this. I didn't want to give you all that, so I'm going to take that back, but I'm going to give you that one, and that one. All right. Not the same color, but god dang, it'll work. All right. Oh, you already had road leathers. All right. What do you look like in the harness? What's the flannel shirt look like? All right. Can I have that back, please? Thank you. So that's what you had. The harness.
What you got for me?
Yeah, we're gonna leave you with that. Okay. One's light, the other one's medium, and boom. Okay. We're gonna leave again, and if she isn't following us, then we're just gonna say screw it. Screw it.
Read the paper, mister. Trust me.
Hey, I got no choice. When we leave the city, that's when we'll know if she's following. And in truth, we may have to take and leave and send the dog home.
Buckle up. We've got radiation.
Oh, shoot.
Head on inside.
All right. Did I not favorite it? I sure didn't. All right. What we need is here, head where? All right. Oh, that's the wrong thing, but might as well do this while we're here. Let's go with toughness. How many points do I got? I got one more point. Is there a radiation thing? Yes, and we don't have a high enough what's the name for it? Ooh, movement target. Nope, can't do that one. All right. This is what I wanted to do. Put that guy right there. Let's get that guy on. All right. And hopefully that helps protect this. Oh, they closed the gate. You closed the gate?
Officer?
Got a question? Should talk to Sullivan.
All right. Now let's see if we can get out of here. I know we're going right out into the storm instead of like maybe we should get a room and sleep tonight. Oh shoot. Kind of try to avoid the radiation, right? And we need to go this way. I don't want to go this way now. I think we should go back inside.
Just through the gate and up the stairs.
Mm-hmm. I think we need to get a room. Because I don't think we can sleep at what's her name's place. I guess we could sit on the couch and just wait it out. Oh, it's even bad in here.
Hey, Scott.
Can't believe you eat that food.
Mm-hmm.
Only one thing worth buying in the dugout inn.
Gotta love it when you go outside and boom, you get hit with the radiation storms.
Vadim, I need to talk. Just
Huh.
a minute, Vicky. I am in middle of store.
Hi there. You can order drinks and food here.
Wearing nothing but a smile. When out comes
Who
Zuna.
owns this bar anyway?
The Bobrov brothers picked this place up a few years ago.
Mhm.
Vadim Bobrov is the loud one, and Yefim Bobrov is the quiet one. And I'm the one that has to listen to the lines.
danger tops. Now, if you want to talk something really dead.
Okay.
I
Well,
forgot you was
not right
now.
Okay.
What is You it? there. You know what?
We need to
Never
have
mind.
a
I'll handle it
conversation.
myself.
Oh yeah? Do I know you?
Do I know you?
No. But I've heard of you. I'm always looking for people who know how to handle themselves in dangerous situations.
Oh yeah?
I don't mind danger, so long as I get paid well enough.
You'll get paid the starting rate, like everybody else.
Well then you can go
If you
F
turn out
yourself.
to be as useful as you claim, then we can talk about a raise. By the way, I'm Edward Deegan. You'll mostly be working for me, but you'll need to talk to my boss first. His name is Jack Cabot. He likes to personally interview everyone I hire. He's careful like that. Come down to Cabot House in Beacon Hill and ask to talk to Jack. I'll let him know you're coming.
I didn't say I was coming. Especially after that.
Hey, you're that vault dweller from the paper.
Yeah. They get the paper out already?
Oh, customer. Need a room?
Yeah, if I can get yeah.
Fine. Here's your caps.
You're in room 2, just through the door.
Alright, thanks, bud. Room 2. Oh no. Mm-hmm. Okay, the rooms are a little bit different. Or are they? A little bit different. All right, it's 7 at night. Let's go until 6:30. All right, the Rad X is worn off. I feel well rested. I don't have any lover's embrace or anything because 600 isn't high enough infinity for that, I guess. Not infinity, but affinity. This place is way different.
You read the paper? Damn sense. Hiding among us. Maybe living here's not worth it. If the paper's telling the truth.
Where are you gonna go, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Away in the Commonwealth with all
Love and
Look
peace.
at these guys just standing there looking at the door. Somebody might teach them how to use it. Okay, storm's done. Piper's a no-show.
I've got a teddy bear dog meat.
Where's the dog? We're gonna do a test. Hey, dog meat.
Heads up.
Come here.
Boy. Everything okay, boy?
All right.
Don't
mind.
worry, dog meat. Just saying hello.
No, I'm going to be sending you home just in case. That is the reason why Piper's not following us.
Look alive.
Hey, you were in the paper, right?
Yeah, I
You're
was.
200 years old. Looking pretty good for your age, huh?
How do I dismiss dog meat?
Look alive. Wait there. Let's go. Hey!
Some rain must fall, but too much is falling in my
Okay.
Don't worry, dog meat. Just saying hello.
Don't worry, dog meat. I'm going to get rid of you as soon as I can. All right, wrong direction. Yep, right. Where are we at? That's kind of annoying for that not to work.
Looking for Diamond City? Just follow the signs.
Seriously, bro? I just came out of there. Seriously?
Eat it, motherfucker.
Oh, dang. Dang, he went crashing into that car.
Another fight, another win.
That gun's OP, man. I don't know if you should be using that gun. Oops, wrong. Well, not wrong key. Oh gosh, darn it. Nope. Wrong button. Man, those things scoot. They act just like real roaches, you know? You walk in, you turn the light on, and whoop! Oh shoot, that thing's gone. I don't think that's the last time we're ever gonna see that one though. I get the feeling like we're gonna run into it again. What were you hiding? Anything? Nope. And Heather, where were you in your OP weapon? Wait, somebody's yelling something. Oh, right here.
What is it, boy?
Oh, they got him. Hey, we were looking for that guy. Ain't nobody playing games with you. You're the one with the disembodied voice yelling down where we don't see it or can't see it. Now, all of a sudden, now we gotta. No. Whoa.
Good fucking riddance.
Watch your language, man. Well, put your head up.
Poor Raiders. They lost.
Ooh, whoa! God dang it. That's not where I wanted to go. Oops.
Run or die. Raiders would run. I had a guy on the road once who wore a bottle cap with a blue star on it around his neck. I've probably opened 100 bottles of Quantum looking for one just like it.
Hmm. We're not going into the tunnel. I didn't even want to come down here, to tell you the truth. But we got into the fight, and then I fell. And then, gosh darn. See what I'm saying? You know what? This will work better this way. That way we can see where we're going. Anything good? No, nothing that's really. Oh my goodness. We need to get up out of here. We need to either get up out of here or I need to better pay attention to these stairs. Because, man. Okay. Where's the... Alright. I've leveled up. I'm carrying too much. Nothing a little jet couldn't help with. Alright, I didn't realize I had picked up so many weapons. Alright, and then clothes. We'll have to look at that. God Save the Queen. We'll have to look at those. Road leathers, tattered rags. Okay. Holy cow. How much crap do I have? Alright. Weed whacker. Man, you didn't leave much of her. Alright, which way am I going? This way to the apartments. Not even the apartments. I'm not going to the apartments. I'm going to the offices. What is three-fingered Chris?
You picked the right.
Any moment now. Whoa.
You killed all those poor raiders.
Right?
Red scorpion poison can heal some infections, but I
Oh, look at that.
can't get it to work for me. Just makes me more sick. I couldn't sell that.
All right, let's see what he's trying to... We'll take the drifter outfit. I don't know that I want these because of the weight. I don't know what this is really. Oh, dang. Who's fighting? Where's the combat coming from? Sounds like it's coming from behind it. No? Yes? No.
First you say let's fight, but then you won't. Then you say I'll die, but then I don't.
Where are you? God dang it. Oh shoot. Ow. Oh shoot.
Play with us and you die, you dumb motherfucker.
That OP gun, man. Alright. Can we get up here? Alright. What do you got? Uh-huh. Man. I want to go to Leighton Towers. Who are you shooting at? Did you get him? Wherever that was? Uh-huh.
I grabbed some snacks for us. Here's yours.
Oh, thanks. Okay, let's do this real quick. Get rid of that sledge, tire iron. Uh-huh. Let's get rid of these shotguns, assault rifles. Get rid of that for now. Yep. All right. I want to look at this combat armor before I get rid of it. Oops.
Time for a little wake me up.
Okay, you still alive? You still alive? All right. All right, so 65 that way? Really? I was thinking it was the other direction. best way to be going. What is it? What is it? God dang it. Right, did they survive it? Oh, they came through. All right. Instead of slowing down, just keep on going. We're just setting off all kinds of things. Oh, I was already here, wasn't I? Yeah, yeah. My, what was that? Where did I go? Where did I go? All right. Okay. So we've made it to the offices. We're still following Vicky's lead. It's just basically, the thing is, it kind of reminds me of the one guy that when we go into the police databases, we read about Eddie something. And the thing is, I don't remember if we actually find Eddie, or do we find him as a ghoul? I can't remember, right? But it's like all the stuff is tracking back, right, when the bombs first fell. So Vicky would have been doing all this, 200 years ago, right? And so the only way we would find her alive still is if she is finally a ghoul. So I'm not sure what we're expecting here. The disappointing part, if you guys haven't noticed, is Piper's not with us. So we went into Diamond City, decided, hey, we're gonna get Piper, we'll bring her along, and so that is telling me something's going on with your companions and everything, the way the followers. So I'll have to see what's happening there and see if there's anything we can do to make it so that you can have multiple. You should be able to have multiple. I can't, normally I would just dismiss dog meat and think that would fix the issue, right? I don't think not Piper, but Heather actually counts against your follower count ever. You know what I mean? So when you get her, she doesn't count against your follower count. So no matter what, you can always have another follower with her. So why isn't it giving us the option of having either dog meat or Piper, or in this case both? Because if you have everyone's best friend or a similar mod like that, that allows you to keep dog meat along with your standard follower. So not sure what's going on there, but we know in the offices here there's going to be more clues. I can't say this is going to be the final destination, or if this is going to keep us going all over the place well, not all over the place, but to yet another spot. And who knows? It wouldn't surprise me none if the whole intent was to keep you searching for Vicky, for a while at least. So we'll see if we can find out what happened to her in here and to see what else she's done. But that'll be the next time up. Right now, you guys know, the drill. Like, comment, subscribe. And we'll see you next time. Peace.